Hello, my friends. Welcome to Nanny and the Moose. Today's video has 3 segments. The first segment, we're going to show you our family celebration over the weekend at our granddaughter's first Holy Communion. It was just beautiful. We had a lovely family party in their yard in the morning, and then at 2 o'clock we went to the church. It was a beautiful mass and watched Megan receive her first Holy Communion. So that's the first part. The second segment is an update on our garden. The garden is flourishing. It's just beautiful. The bougainvillea is out in all its glory, and Moosie's going to give you an update on his little projects, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what is coming in California at the beginning of May on a beautiful May day. The last segment is the fun one. Moosie and I are dressing up in various outfits. Moosie has one outfit. He's all set, and I've dressed him up, and you're gonna see what he looks like, all from the waist up. We didn't put the pants on, but I'll show you the pants. And I tried on about 5 different outfits that I've had for years, all sparkly sequins. I have the headdress with the feather plume, and I even put the Cupid doll lips on. The makeup is a little on the smudgy side, which is the look of the 1920s. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the makeup that I did, the try-on outfits, and you're gonna help me decide. This isn't until the 14th of May, this gala that we're going to be attending with the Great Gatsby dressing up. So you help me decide. I think I have a favorite. It's down to between 2 of them. And that's it. So I hope you enjoy the video, and it's not just for mature people. I would love the input of you youngins too, because although I'm not going in the flapper swingy dresses, I will be there all dressed up. So enjoy the video. All 3 parts. Sabrina putting all the goodies out. Ooh, you're trying them. You with your sweet tooth, huh? And tell me about your dress.
My dress was my mom when she got her first communion.
Mama and pretty daughter sitting in the sun.
Everybody's ready. All right, so we've been doing these family meetings since January or before. Every week or 2, we have a meeting with the 5 of us. We say an opening prayer, we do an activity, we mold with clay. Hands with the people on both sides of you.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Bingy. It was a wonderful party. All sorts of goodies. Everybody enjoyed it. Going to do a little update on the garden, and here are all those tomato plants that you remember were just less than a foot high. They're very dense. There's tons of yellow little flowers. I think there's one down here. Can you see it? There it is. And there's several in here. It's so dense. Cherry tomatoes are doing beautifully. We've already picked some that have turned red, and they're absolutely delicious. The pepper plants, I have one very nice pepper coming on here. No, this is the Anaheim chili, the nice green one that's not so hot that we like. And that's our nice salvia. And the wonderful thing is that last year's gladiolas in this pot and the other are ready to sprout these beautiful big gladiolas. Look at that bluebird behind us there. It's funny, I'm so close to him and he's not going away. How interesting. The dill is thriving. So all in all, it's a good garden. One little problem was over there in the corner, in this little area of overgrown trees. Yesterday, Moose and I saw a little head peeking out down there, and it was a ground squirrel staring at us. We haven't seen a squirrel in a year or two, and they can be devastating to a garden. I'm hoping he's not surveying the garden, because that would not be good. The daylilies are really going to have to be thinned out soon. They're very thick, and I've never seen our bougainvillea so beautiful. Look at it all across the back fence of the garden. Just gorgeous. A little bit of flower. I planted 2 full flower pots. Bill wanted a little color in the garden. Doing beautifully. The basil, of course, the society garlic, the chives, and the cilantro. Everything's doing well. I even did get some dill languishing about after his breakfast this morning. I do have to change their water, but this is a surprise of the day. Now you remember our other irises from Idaho. They come out sort of one by one. We had the beautiful, this is the last of the purple one.
Listen, this is something I've never seen. The colors on this, I don't even know what color that is, or that one. It's undescribable. I think my friend up in Idaho who gave them to us certainly knows what it is and has plenty of them, but it's an exotic to me.
Maybe we'll take a picture and send it to her. And
yes, do that.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. So, you want to look over here at your good stuff? My mom. And over there, right next to a lot of the daylilies, is another huge clump. You even have puppies coming up from the puppy seeds. Nasturtium is gorgeous. The oregano and the thyme peeking out, as well as mint up in there. That noise.
Look at this. That's a success.
Yep. I wouldn't call anything a fail yet. Oh, except the mushrooms.
Mushrooms, yeah. Now this, you see, this is 2 separate ones. I have to cut it down to 1.
All right, give
Only
me the
one
other.
will come up the side and make a big
What? What do we do?
like that.
Well, that will be fun.
Yeah.
Don't throw the second one away.
There you go. Don't jump.
I'll keep the second one.
Okay.
Ta-da! This is where the fun part starts. Moosie and I are going to be previewing a little bit of our Gatsby 1920 gala outfits for the big gala coming up in a week and a half. So stay tuned for the fun. I'm gonna have to get Moosie all dressed up, maybe half dressed in his getup. Do you like my cupid lips? I am sort of half dressed, and I'm going to ask your opinions. I'm going to try a couple of tops on, but this is the general idea. I do have to loosen up the headband a little bit. I have to put some elastic in the back, but I think definitely the hair has to be up for the period of time. My makeup I've done a little more drastically. I've tried to do the smudgy look of the early 20s and made some cupid lips and a little heavier here. So I think these might be the pearl earrings. I'm trying to find all my pearl jewelry. You can't find my real long ones. I did find one, but I do have others. This one is a knotted one that goes way down, but I have others. I do have a pearl bracelet that I will be wearing and one of my pearl rings. The idea is to just go for it, right? Isn't that the fun of it? I've also done my makeup a little differently this time. I've been watching a couple of videos and I think I've been doing it backwards. I have been putting my e.l.f. primer on first, which is an illuminating primer. And then I've gone back and I put on my concealer to conceal the brown spots on my cheeks and brighten up under the eyes and here. Actually, I've seen women do it the opposite way. First, they put the concealer on, and then after the concealer is on, they'll put their foundation or their primer on. Well, I did that this time, and I also did my eyes first, which is something Nicole Johnson does. She always does her eyes first so that if there's any fallout, you wouldn't be ruining your makeup. And since I really don't put too much on, I did go a little bit heavier on the eyeshadow, and I did some smudgies under the eyes because that's supposed to be the look. Don't you just love my headband? I picked this up on Amazon Prime. I had another one for some of the galas that we went to a couple of years ago, but my feather fell out of that and it wasn't quite as dramatic with this nice piece on the forehead. So the hat or the feather band is a definite. I'm definitely going to wear that. I have a couple of jackets that I'm going to show you. I like the sparkles on this one, and you know what? I think comfort is also something. I do want to be comfortable and enjoy myself, but costume, we have to do the thing. Now, there'll be plenty of gals in those cute, flirty, sequin dresses with the hems that are all swingy and great headbands. I know my Colleen has a big cigarette holder and the long black gloves, and I think she's wearing a short sequin dress and I think fishnet tights, and so there'll be plenty of gals all dressed up, but this gal isn't going to get into one of those short outfits. I do have some nice silk pants that I'm wearing, and I haven't picked out my shoes yet. That's definitely a comfort level. I have a few pair, but I have to get out to the shed and figure out what fancy shoes I want to wear. Right now, I have some slides on, so you won't, don't bother with the feet. My shell is a sequin shell. I have a couple of these that I wear under these jackets. And these are kind of my go-to outfits for very, very fancy things, or when we've been on cruises in the past. I've had all of these jackets and accessories for many years. So it's just a matter of choosing the one I want to wear. So I will find the rest of my long pearls. I do like that multi-long pearl look. I've been debating about a choker too, putting that in here, maybe 3-4 strands if I can. I don't have one of those wide chokers of pearls, but I don't have a nice long neck, so we'll see about that. Now, I just got my hair pinned back right now, but I think this is the way I will wear it because the styles were short like this. Now, let me show you the rest of this to see how this goes. And what I will do now is maybe put another jacket on. So what do you think of the makeup? Is it apropos for the period of time? I love the lips. Cupid, Cupid. I didn't show you the jacket, what it looks like, and I'll just back up and show the jacket that I think I might be wearing. It's between this and the red. So let me back up. I feel very comfortable in it. It fits well. And I've worn it so many times before. And tell me what you think. I think this is the look. Also, my hair, I've just thrown it up. So please excuse all the flyaways and the messiness. This is just the way I probably will look it, but a lot better in the back. Okay, now we're working with the red jacket. It's very sequiny, but I think maybe the shoulders might be a little wide for the era. And also there's a puff sleeve here, perhaps too much shoulder. But I do love the color, and so does Moose, but my man don't get to vote in this. Okay, can you see it? Now the jacket doesn't close. Maybe it'd look better if it closed. A belt, I don't think I have the waist for a belt. We'll see. This is in the way a little bit. So right now it's red or black. And I do have one or two more jackets that I'll show you. I do love the headgear though, don't you? And I don't think it's right. I will show it to you in a full length mirror, but it's too tight. It's too short. My shell shows, and I just don't think, I love the colors of it, but I just don't think that it goes with the era. The sleeves are too tight on me to begin with. It's just, I must have been a smaller size when I wore this one a long, long time ago. Pretty jacket though, isn't it? People don't wear these anymore. I don't know why. I love them. Here's one. Now this is a jacket very similar to the first one, only it has beads, silver beads that run in a pattern all over it. Since all of these are pretty old, they do have pretty big shoulders and shoulder pads, so there's not much I can do about that. But I think it's too boxy. This one was always a little big, and I don't think I wore it much at all because it's a little long and too boxy, and I don't think it's flattering to my figure. So let me stand back and show you. See how long it is? The first one wasn't quite this long. And it's just a little too boxy for the look, I think. Actually, I have two more jackets, but I'm not gonna try them on because they're not the look. This is a really cute jacket, and I did wear this, about 3 or 4 years ago to a house party up in San Francisco. It was one of these houses that was built by someone that she kept adding on to. I can't remember the name of it, but maybe it was in Palo Alto, but it was sure a fun outfit. We wore cowboy hats and black boots. This was a fun outfit, but see, it's short and it's a bolero, and boleros were not the style. Now these are nice pants too. These are black silk pleated. Cute outfit, but not for this. Another jacket that I didn't even bring in because it's my oldest of all, and I probably bought it when I was in my, maybe early 40s. And it was on sale somewhere. It was an Oleg Cassini jacket, a couture jacket. And it was also very similar to the Coco Chanel look. The jacket was really nice, straight, but all over they were hanging beads, not beads, what would you call them? Sequins, but they were the size of a penny, but an elongated penny, and they just hung all over this jacket. I loved it, and you know what? I wore it a lot too. So, but the sleeves are too tight now, and my arms are the arms of an older, mature woman now, so they don't fit into that. But I love that jacket, so I won't show you that one. So let me try this shell on right now, and then we're gonna work on Moosie. Gonna get him dressed. Now I have one more that's sort of a cape, but it has a shell attached, so I have to take the shell off for that one. Be right back. Well, this one took a while to get into. Trying to figure out, there's an attached shell on top of this asymmetrical cape. I love it. I wore it to one of our grandson's weddings, I think a year or two ago, but it's not the 1920s look. Can you see? It's a cape style with a black shell underneath, longer on this side, shorter on this side, but just not the 1920s look. So I think right now we're kind of down to the red one or the first one, the jacket that I seem to wear most of the time.
Red, 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 red.
That's my Moosie. He likes red, but I'm not going to let him influence me. The fit of the red jacket is what's bothering me a little bit. I love the color Moose. I agree with you, but the fit of the jacket is not quite right. I think the shoulders are a bit too big. Maybe I can fix that. But anyway, ladies, give me your input. I think we still have time. The gala is on the 14th of May, and it's at our daughter Debbie's hospital. She's the CEO of the foundation of the hospital, and she is in charge of the fundraising for the hospital and also of having all these events and fundraisers. And she plans some great ones. Always where you dress up. And even the golfing outings, I'm sure some of the men would really wear some great outfits. So this is it for me. I'm gonna try and do a couple in the long mirror here that I've set up here because our tiny cottage, maybe it's a good thing that I can't always see what I look like full length, but I carry this around and it's good right here for now to be able to see what I look like full length. So what do you think of the makeup? I know you love the headdress, so I think anyway. So that's kind of a given. I love it. And this is a peacock feather, by the way. And should I stick with this type of makeup with the smudgier eyes, the darker eyes, and the Cupid lips? No, I think that's it. Of course, the pearls, the long pearls. I do have to get another strand of the big long ones. I think you can find those pretty much anywhere, and they're very reasonable. I think these earrings might go. So, okay, it's off to get Moosie dressed. Well,
how do we look?
I have him all dressed up, and you can see him from the waist up. Actually, he's not putting the pants on now, but I will show you the pants that he's going to wear.
Not putting his crazy shoes on either. Look at that.
Well, you will wear them that night.
Can you see me and Fred Astaire dancing in these babies?
Oh, boy, show the toe like this. Isn't this a great shoe? I found these on eBay for 10 bucks, and they're practically new, and they're a good maker. So they're his size, and he will wear those with those black silky stockings that he always wore before.
Do I get makeup?
You don't have to do the Cupid lips like me. Do you like them?
I like.
Look at mine.
No, I want them.
Oh, no, you don't get them. Maybe a mustache. Maybe a mustache. What, you don't like my Cupid lips?
I love them. Let me try them out.
How do they work?
Oh, they're terrific.
Okay, so here we are, gals and guys. And Moosie's shirt is a pinstripe, well, not pinstripe, pleated here. It's a formal shirt.
Yeah, it's formal.
Yeah, it has the little wingtips up here. Put your chinny up. Wingtips up here. And the white satin tie. We did get the nice wide suspenders. And the little white buttons are great. And show the cuffs. Hold your hand up so this shows the cuffs. Good job. So he is all set. What are you doing? So he's all set. He's Mr. Gangster, and it's going to be a great look.
When we walk in the door, they're going to have gambling tables set up, and you get some tokens that you can gamble with, and people who have the most at the end can bid upon.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Gifts. But I think I look most like a gambler, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Luck be a lady tonight.
Da 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 da. We are gonna have fun, aren't we, Mouse?
Sure. If
Now,
we can kiss again, maybe.
Okay, we'll get a few kisses in. I will show you the striped black pants with a kind of a silver white stripe on them. They're quite subtle, but I found those for him too on eBay, and he will be wearing those with his gangster look. So, don't we look? Put your head up.
That all I get?
Right now. So okay. This is us, ladies.
We're going to have fun. We're having fun now. What the hell?
Oh. So wish us luck. I'm still in this red jacket, but I don't know whether this is going to be it. The fit isn't quite right. I think it's going to be the first jacket, but I still want your opinion on my look too.
See you guys.
We love you.
Bye.
We'll talk soon, probably before then. I do want to show you the pants that I found for Moosie on eBay. I think I paid $14.99 for them, and I think they're brand new. Can you see that it's a black with a very subtle white stripe, just like the gangsters in the 20s would wear. And it's a nice waist, no pleats, and a good pair of pants. So this is what he'll be wearing and looking super handsome. Well, as they say, that's all, folks. We are gonna have fun. Thank you so much for coming along on this little try-on and getting ready for our gala. And I hope you enjoyed our fooling around. We are looking forward to the day, that's for sure. And we will be staying overnight at the hotel and having a nice brunch the next morning. I always said the next morning was probably part of the best part of a great night, because several of our daughters are going to be there with their husbands. Colleen's husband, Micah, is the MC for the night. And everybody will be dressed in their best finery. Can't wait to see what my girls are going to be wearing. I think I already know. Debbie has some Marc Jacobs sequin stovepipe pants. Oh, it's going to be great. So, and Colleen is going to wear one of those flapper sequin dresses. Fun, fun stuff. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little gardening update. And also, we had such a wonderful time down at Megan's Holy Communion. Several of the family, it was a family affair, and it was good to see some of the sons and some of the daughters. I love you all, and God bless us all. Bye for now.